Good morning, resilient kids. We have a very special guest here today. Now, I know most of our guests are special, but I am absolutely fangirling right now because Olaf Falael, if you don't follow him on Twitter, get on Twitter. He is hilarious. But he not only is he hilarious, he actually won, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Edinburgh Fringe Best Joke.
That's true.
Awesome. Yes, I thought it was. That's how I came to kind of follow him on Twitter. Now, he very quick, very dry, mostly can share with kids, the stories. Absolutely brilliant. But the reason that we've got him on here today is because we're all about having fun with our kids. You know, we're sick of being the one who tells them to pick up the socks or have a shower or whatever. And so this week we're really pushing just having fun with your kids. And that's why we've got Olaf Falael on. He is amazing. He has an art club that he started, and you guys all know my son Finn, and Finn is absolutely follows him every video, drawn, even done your little portrait, hasn't he? He's really, and we tweeted it out. So we're here to talk more about him and how we can have fun with our kids drawing. So hi, how are you?
I'm really good. It's it's a Wednesday. I've dropped my kids off at school, so I'm actually supposed to be writing, which I quite struggle with, to be honest with you. So it's quite nice to have a bit of a break and chat to someone who bigs me up like that. It's brilliant. Yeah, so.
Oh, it's well deserved. It's well deserved. Trust me. So we were just talking before we started recording a little bit like, what's the tip? Because I know you've got two girls, I've got two kids, and I'm kind of at that where one really doesn't like drawing because she feels like she's no good at it, and then the other one who loves drawing. So we were talking about how do we get our kids into drawing, and you came up with just brilliant advice.
Well, I don't know whether it's brilliant advice or not, but it's just what kind of occurred to me. So I've got two daughters, and I'm quite lucky in that because I'm into art and into drawing and into illustration, so I illustrate kids' books and all sorts of other stuff. Because I'm into that, they're naturally kind of into it. And also the fact that if you were to look around our house, I don't know if I can flip the camera around, but if you were to kind of look around, you can see I've got like all sorts of art equipment and stuff everywhere. So just the very fact that it's lying around, it means that they're going to be into it. So it's kind of inbred for them. But what I was saying to you was that I've just finished drawing a book. I've not written this one. A mate of mine has written it, and he has got two daughters. Quick plug. It's called Unleash Your Creative Monster. It's not out until October, but Andy has written it. He's got two daughters, and they're exactly the same age as my two, but they're not into drawing. They're not into art and drawing, but they are really into writing and really into reading because he is. So I guess my kind of, I don't know if it's a tip or if it's just a thing that I've kind of picked up, is that if you do want your kids to be into it, you've kind of got to be a bit into it yourself. And I found that, I mean, it kind of helps that I'm a bit of a kid anyway, but I found that I'm really interested in Minecraft and Roblox and all the stuff that they like doing, because I just think, you know what, if you can't beat them, join them type thing. And then they seem I was gonna say they seem to respect me a bit more because I know what a portal is in Minecraft, and I know about mining at certain levels and all that kind of weird stuff. And then my other half will be like, how do you know all this stuff? I said, well, I just sit and play with them. But I think to get them, it is a tricky one to get kids into art, because I do get a lot from doing the art club. I've had a lot of parents say to me, oh, my kid never used to be into art, he used to hate drawing. A common thing was it's never good enough. They would draw something and then they would look at it and think, oh, that's rubbish, and throw it up and screw it away. And I think that was one of the things that I just wanted to get across in my art club, was that there are no rights and wrongs. And even the great me, even I make like huge mistakes. And when I do school visits, I take in some of the books that I've drawn and I show them. I purposely take in my crap drawings of when you start off and you're trying to think of a character. Like I did this book and it had some moon baboons in it. Hold on 1 second. So I don't know if you can see, there's a little moon baboon there. And what I normally tend to do is called It's One Giant Leak for Mankind, if you want to buy that. But I used to go in there and draw these moon baboons with the kids. And I used to show them my first attempts. And it took me about 8 or 9 goes before I kind of refined this moon baboon to looking how it looks on the book, in the book. And I'd say to them that my daughters, they used to have that thing where if it's not good enough, you screw it up. Whereas I've got this thing where if you do it in a sketchbook, you can't, well, you can, I suppose, rip it out and screw it up, but you kind of keep it there and just think, well, I'm going to leave that there. It doesn't matter that it doesn't look great. The next one's going to be a little bit better. And then the next one will be a little bit better. And it is that whole, and I've been into schools and they love this whole kind of resilience thing. Obviously you do. And the whole kind of, I talk about practice, and I talk about sort of just doing you'll only get better at stuff if you keep doing it. And I also tell them that even what you see on my art club isn't the first time that I've done it. So if I do, for example, I don't know if you can see behind me, this dinosaur thing. I'm trying to control. Can I spin my camera around? I don't know if I can.
Yeah, probably.
Let me have a look. How do I do that? Cam. Oh, I've switched it off. I mean, there's probably a way I can switch my camera around, but I'll see if I can show you this anyway. But this thing, from one side it's a dinosaur, and then if you come to the other side, it's a unicorn.
Oh, cool! Yeah, got it.
And that is called an agama. When you look at it straight on, it's kind of a mixture of the two. But that is called an agama graph. And I mean, the first time I did it, it looked rubbish because it was all like not perfect, and it was all wobbling. I ended up having to do it 3 times before I could do it on my art club. And I think that's the thing with social media, is that you only ever see the polished, finished thing, and everyone thinks your life is wonderful. And you know, these girls that my girls look at who've got like perfect makeup, and well, they've perfectly lit that, and they don't look like that every minute of the day. They're only putting that out because it does look great. So yeah, I don't know why I've gone on a rant there about social media, but for me, it's just about doing it lots of times, and then what I put out on Art Club, obviously I want it to look the best, but it doesn't matter if your first attempt doesn't look great. And I say that to lots of kids. There are no rules. And there's a little thing on Art Club that I say, if it doesn't look great, just say it's abstract. It's like a get out of jail card. It's abstract.
No, I think you've done, like, there for me, there's a kind of a couple of tips that I think are really, really important to bring up. That one, you know, sitting down and taking an interest in your kids. You're not only building that connection, and that connection means they're going to talk to you more, they're going to come to you when they're in trouble, and they, you know, and also they know they're loved. And that's a big thing, a big part for me about building resilience in our kids. So doing that, and actually for me as a parent, because my hubby's an architect, so he's
my door's just gone. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Go.
I was expecting a delivery. I'll just be 1 second. Admire the background.
So I'll just recap while Olaf has gone to get his delivery. I think it's important that we do remember, I'm not an artist. The hubby's really good at drawing. So it's important that we, you know, just give it a go.
It's beer.
Absolutely. Just give it a go. Hey, that was worth so far. Absolutely.
That's my other top tip for parents.
Beer. Yeah, definitely. So
Sorry.
Just saying, no, it's fine. We're just saying it's really important that we, you know, as parents, don't expect our stuff to be perfect, because I'm rubbish at drawing, you know, and the hubby's brilliant because he's an architect, so he can do freehand whatever, and I'm like, you know, so, but just to sit down and give it a go, I think is really good. And your art club, the reason I like it so much is because it's fun as well. Like, I think Finn drew like, was it an alligator type with farting? He just thought he was the bee's knees drawing this, and it was hilarious. And you know, showing everything, take a picture, send it to Auntie J, all that kind of thing. So that I think that top tip is, you know, it's not perfect, and also getting them to realize that it's you don't just draw and it's perfect. No artist, no massive painter, they never did it the first time, did they? There's always underneath. So I just think those tips are absolutely brilliant. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you.
No worries. I think that's kind of the overriding thing for me when I go and visit schools, is that you get so many kids who are like, oh, my drawing's rubbish, oh, it's not great, it's not perfect. And I have to kind of say to them that I was like you. Oh, and I still am. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things where you never get it right first time. If you were to say to me, Olaf, draw me a horse, it would be rubbish. And then I would do another one and it'd be slightly better. And then I'd probably look on the internet and see, oh yeah, it looks a bit more like that. That's where I'm going wrong. The back leg's looking a bit funny. It kind of goes like that. And then, so nobody's amazing. I mean, there probably are a few amazing people, but no one's brilliant first time. And I think the main part of it for me with doing my art club was just making it fun and making it, because there's some really great children's book illustrators that I know who are doing really good drawing stuff online. And I wanted mine to just kind of be, there aren't many, not that I know of, many comedians doing art or drawing. So I just wanted to kind of set me apart from the others by just making it fun and adding some comedy and adding some stupidity and having things like bouncing bums and jokes. And so it's not just the focus on the art, but
oh yeah, we have bouncing bums here as well. We have the bouncing bums. But no, it's been absolutely brilliant. And I think, just for us to have a bit of fun, and it doesn't matter if you think, okay, maybe not drawing, but get on the floor, play with the Lego, go and play Minecraft or Roblox with them, or
we did that too. 1 second. We made a Donald Trump out of Lego, but we made him like massive.
Brilliant. That's
it was
amazing.
Trump Tower.
That is so cool. So yeah, it's just have a bit of fun and take the rules out of the window. Just let them have a bit of fun. You get involved with them, and that is just brilliant. So just hold those two books up, because I really like the look of Andy's book and also yours.
Yeah, this one is called Unleash Your Creative Monster. It's all about so it's basically like what I do for art, Andy has done for writing, and I've illustrated it. So to stop it, and it wouldn't, because Andy's written this brilliantly, but to stop it feeling like a school textbook or something, I've filled it with like loads and loads of little cartoons. So I've written all the little cartoons where they're it's filled with monsters as well. That's, there's literally thousands of monsters.
Brilliant.
This one's all about character traits, and you can see there's 72 different character traits on this page.
Excellent.
So I spent, I would say, the majority of 6 months drawing this. So I mean, cool. there's loads of silly little cartoons, and I mean, I've obviously included bums and stuff in there.
And of course, just bringing that fun element to writing as well, because kids, when they have, you've got to do a big write today, it's that kind of thing. So that sounds brilliant. And what's yours? You just hold up yours as well, Olaf.
This is my most recent one. I'm actually working on a couple at the moment that aren't out yet, but this one it's One Giant Leak for Mankind.
Awesome.
And that is kind of loosely based. You can see Tim Peake, the astronaut, written on there. I'm pretty sure this isn't what happened, but it's brilliantly funny. I mean, what does he know, eh? But yeah, this one is kind of loosely based on the moon landings of 69, sorry. Yeah.
Research that. Excellent. No, thank you for today. Now, everyone, I'm going to drop Olaf's links underneath, and links to the books that is both his and Andy's, but also his Twitter and his YouTube. Get your kids on the art club. It is absolutely amazing. There's loads and loads of videos there, so they've got plenty to catch up on, but go and like his Twitter page if you just want that really smile. Like, he usually pops on a couple of times of the day and just adds a little joke in there, and they just make you smile no matter what's going on in the world. It's just something to give you a little smile for us parents as well. So thank you. I really appreciate today. Can you do me a big favor though before you go and just say hi to Finn, because I don't think he'll believe that we've been on.
Of course. Hello, Finn. I've seen all your pictures and they're all great. So hello, Finn. Nice to officially kind of meet you.
Thanks very much, Olaf, for today. Really appreciate it. Good luck with the book. I know you've got to get back to writing now. So good luck with that, and we'll see you over on Twitter.
Excellent. Thanks a lot for having me.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.